Hey, 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 what is going on, my good people? What is going on? I am Rochelle T. Parks. I am your health motivator, guys. Welcome to another episode of Hope Talks. I have a wonderful guest for us today, Miss Amy Burt. So as you all come in, please start sharing, because this gonna blow your socks off. Okay, start sharing. And so what I love about Amy and her testimony is that her results are far more than she even thought she could get, right? So many of you right now thinking, can I really get these type of results? Coach Ro, can you really help me get these type of results? Well, Amy, thought the same thing, and so she's going to share with us her wonderful testimony. So, guys, start sharing. Okay, like, subscribe, let the people know. Get on here and listen to Amy's testimony. So I'm going to bring her in, and we're going to get this party started. I see people are already here. They're already here. So let me get Amy in the room. Hold on one second. Oh, and she is here. What's going on, Amy?
Hey, doing good, doing great. Yes. Making the day amazing.
Yes, I love it. I love it. That sounds like you got that from me, Amy. Did you get that from me?
I did. Yes. Got a
Very
lot of good
good.
stuff from you.
Very good. Very good. So listen, we're gonna jump right into it, Amy. I'm gonna tell you something I just found out that I did not know. You from Texas, Amy?
I am.
Why didn't
Well,
I know that?
I lived there for about 20 years, but I grew up in Ohio.
Okay. So what part of Texas are you in?
Dallas Fort Worth area. I live in South Lake.
Okay, I don't know why that escaped me. I don't know why that escaped me.
Grapevine. Do you know Grapevine?
No, I'm Houston, so I don't know much about
Okay, well
anything
close to
outside of
that.
Houston.
Yeah. 30 minutes out of Dallas proper.
Okay, very good, very good, very good. So we're gonna jump right in. I see I got some people here. Peace with Angela Marie. Hello, what's going on, Shonda? Shonda, she's a avid listener. She jumps on all these. What's going on, Andrea? You got the people jumping on. So we're gonna jump right into it, Amy. First of all, how did you find me? How did you find me?
Well, on social media, and I have to tell you, that's the story of when you praying and then it shows up. That's what happened. I
Yeah.
had prayed, Lord, show me something real and true that's gonna work, and
Mm,
that's when you showed up. That's when the Lord showed you to me.
come on. That's the end of the show, you all. She said she prayed. God showed me something real, and then Coach Rowe popped up.
That's
So,
right. That's right. Never even
so
heard of you before.
never heard of me before. So, what stood out to you? Like what stood out?
Well, when I was listening to your programs, it just sounded like, okay, it's real stuff. It wasn't a hype. It wasn't. It just sounded true and real. And when you was talking about the sales, it's like I could understand that. That makes sense. It
Yeah,
wasn't something out the pocket. It was something I could understand that made sense.
yeah, that's it. I tell people I try to make it um so that a fifth grader can understand, because really, like, God's principles are simple. They're simple, but
Mm-hmm.
they're not easy. But the difficulty
Right.
is here. The difficulty is in our
Right.
minds. It's like we complicate stuff, and I say people like to live in a land of complexity and ambiguity. I like to live in a land of simplicity, right? And so make
Mm-hmm.
it plain and simple, and it's right in front of us. We just don't even know it to be that. I'm like, no, it really is. It really is. God's food really is the foundation,
Yes.
and so okay, so here we go. And look, I got folks in here. If you all have questions in the chat, like, type them in the chat and we'll answer them live. My folks that's here live, I know some people that's gonna see this on replay, but my folks that are here live, if you have a question, because I wanna ask. I got questions, but I wanna ask her some of your questions too. So I see Peace with Angela, I see Shonda, Andrea, Linda, Jacinta, Sheila. If you all have questions, type it, and I'll come back to those too. But here's something I want you to share with the people. Like, what was life like for Amy before finding Coach Rowe? Like how did you feel physically, mentally, spiritually, emotionally, if you can recall?
Yes. It was. you try to lose. I try to lose weight, and you become disappointed, and I would try and not stay on it. And so I didn't have high blood pressure. At least I didn't think. I hadn't monitored it, but this program brought me to monitoring my blood pressure and monitoring my glucose. So it made me aware of things that I wasn't aware of. When I had a physical, I was diagnosed as pre-diabetic,
Mm.
um, and I had some aches in my knees.
Mm-hmm.
I had um, you know, some pain in my knee, and so I'm walking, and so that kind of cut the exercising that I was doing in the beginning before, and but I had stopped. And obesity, and realizing, yeah, it was obesity. That was the main thing, and I wanted energy. I didn't have energy to do things. I was like, Lord, I want energy to do what you want me to do. I had gone through cancer. I had multiple myeloma. The Lord healed me from that. When I first went through that, I had lost weight. Being in the hospital, I had pneumonia. uh, After that, and I lost weight, and I was like, "Ooh, I'm going, yay, okay, I like this weight loss," but I didn't stick with it.
Yeah.
I didn't stick with it, and I said, "Okay, Lord, that's a shame. You brought me through this healing, and I'm not taking care of my temple like I should, and so I needed something to really take care of this temple."
Yeah.
And take care of it because he healed it, from a serious disease.
Yeah.
So that's where I was.
So I see here you said mentally you felt powerless, powerless to do anything. You said,
Right. I
these
mean,
are
because
your words. You
I'm
said
sorry.
powerless to do anything, not victorious, wondering what was true or not.
Hmm. Yes, yes. Because you try to lose weight doing this, that, and the other, and it's like, okay, that's not working, or that doesn't last. But the community of this program
Mm.
helped with my consistency
Yeah.
big time. That was major. Consistency was a big thing. I can be on something or start something, but the finishing, ooh, this has taught me discipline big time, and
Yeah.
accountability because of community. So
Yeah.
that by itself is like major, major, major turnaround. Can't do this on your own, and then when you're doing something, do something that's right and true, and that's what this program has brought me. Something
Yes.
right and true.
That's good. That's good, Amy. So you were dealing with obesity, pre-diabetic, and a sugar addiction, which is what most people are dealing
Yes,
with
yes,
today.
yes, yes, ma'am. You don't know you're addicted you have to get on a program that says cut it out. And boy, you go through all kind of emotional things like, you just like what? But yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
you're addicted when you have to cut it out.
When you have to cut it out. So yeah, when people say,
Right?
"Well, I can cut back," but when you got to cut it out, that's when you know you're addicted. Okay.
Right, right. Cut it out.
So okay, I see.
Woo.
I see a question here, and I'm going to get. So Sheila wants to know what was your starting weight and what is it now, and how many months. So we're gonna talk about that, right? But I want to first show them, right? I got a picture,
Okay.
so you're not going to be able to see it, but they're going to see it, Amy. So y'all
Okay.
watch this. This is I want to show you Amy's picture before. So look, we're gonna start with a picture from the back. Okay, we're gonna do a before and an after picture from the back. Amy, we're gonna start from the back. Okay, so look, watch this, you all. Watch this. Okay, watch this. Come on, that's the before pic. Okay, this is before pic. Amy from the back, you all. Y'all see this? Okay, y'all see it. Now watch this. Come on, praise be to God. Come on, watch this. Boom! Look at that, y'all. Come on. Come on, look at that. Come on. Come on, God. Y'all see that? That was Amy before and then Amy after. Okay? Come on. Let me see. It's a little delay. I know it is, but watch when y'all see that. Come on, y'all. Okay. I
Yeah.
think y'all about, I don't know, 10, 15 seconds behind. But do you all see that before and after pic? Okay, come on, y'all. Put some fire in the chat. Put some hearts in the chat. Like, show Amy some love. That is what she's been able to do. Okay, that's amazing. That's amazing, Amy. Okay, so watch this. I'm gonna show them. Okay, that was the back. That was the front. Let's look at let's look at Amy from the side before. Watch this, y'all. They saying wow, Amy. They saying wow in the chat. They saying awesome. Okay, watch this, y'all. This is Amy from the side before. Y'all see that? That's before a side shot. Okay. So I know it's taking a few seconds to catch up. Okay. So people saying they putting fire in the chat. They saying that's amazing results. They saying congratulations. They putting hearts, fire, all that. That's Amy
Wow.
from the side, you all. Okay. That's before. Okay. That's before. Now watch this. This is Amy after. Come on, somebody. Look at God. They're saying they putting the praise hands in the chat, Amy. They putting fire. They putting hearts. They putting the biceps. They doing all of these things in the chat, y'all. Look at what God can do. This is what I say when when you give your body what it needs to thrive, it will. Okay? It will, you all. Okay, so for my folks out there that's thinking, can this happen for me? Can I lose this type of weight? Is it possible? Like, just type in the chat, it's possible. Okay? They're saying, awesome, Amy. Be proud of your journey. Wow, healthy. That's all the stuff they're putting in the chat, Amy. So I just wanted to share that. And I got a front pic too. Well, you know what? Let's just go ahead and share it. Okay, hold on, Amy. I'm just gonna go ahead and share, y'all. This is the hold on. Let me give you the front. This is what Amy looks like today. That's Amy today, y'all. This is Amy today. Look at that. Look at what God can do when you find a coach, okay, a coach that got receipts. When you get yourself in a reputable program, okay, and when you immerse yourself into a community, okay, into a community. So type that, y'all. CPC, coach, program, community. That's what everybody needs, okay? That's what everybody needs. You need a reputable coach, a coach that has receipts. You need to invest in a program that's going to work for you, and then immerse yourself in a community that's going to support you. So that's what everybody needs. Everybody. So, Amy, so I just wanted to share with the people your before and after, because people need to be encouraged to know that like better can be had by them too, right? They need to know that. So pre-diabetes. Talk to me about that. What has did we reverse the pre-diabetic condition, Amy? Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. My numbers are great. My numbers are great. Yes. My numbers are great. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Yes.
Yes. And just monitoring it, staying on task, and being consistent. And this program brings consistency. So, can I answer the question about what did I weigh before?
Yes. So
okay. So I started.
Repeat the question. Hold on, Amy. I'm gonna repeat it so people can know. The question was, what was your starting weight and what is it now? And then how many months? Okay, so let's answer that question for him.
My starting weight was 249.
Woo!
And that was in January. And I started the challenge. I did the challenge in January after the holiday.
Yeah.
And so in that challenge, I lost 20 pounds. And then, so let's just say from then, I am now 147.
But that's 102 pounds, Amy.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Come on, hold on. That's a hand clap of praise right there. We need everything. 102 pounds since January.
Since January, I did the
January of
challenge.
2023. January of 2023. So it's been just
Yes,
a year, just over a year.
yes. And then the Sugar Ain't Sweet Elite was April 10th.
Yes.
So
Yes.
most
Praise.
of it since April 10th.
Yeah, man. So, and so people like people right now, like, ain't no way I can lose 100 pounds by jumping in the rowboat. You can. Okay, I tell everybody, like,
You
put this in
can.
the chat, y'all. Like, type this. If you do the work, you will get the results. Okay, if you do the work, you will get the results. So Amy jumped in. What they say, like 10 toes down. Amy jumped in into a program, invested in herself. Surrounded herself, immersed herself in this community, and allowed herself to be coached.
Yes.
You know,
Yes.
okay? She allowed
You
herself
got
to be coached. She did the work, and so we gotta beat this flesh into subjection, okay?
yes.
Not be controlled by our emotions, okay? Not be controlled by our strong desires, by our flesh. That's why I say Galatians 5:16 says, when you walk in the spirit, so you won't satisfy the lust of the flesh. And so this is a spiritual journey. It's spiritual
Yes.
warfare. Would you agree with that? Would you agree with that, Amy? It's spiritual warfare.
It is definitely a spiritual warfare. Um, and a big part of this program that helps me is the spiritual aspect of it, the dedication to God. Because so this program includes my mental, my physical, and my spiritual. So it includes all of that. So it deals with the whole person of myself, and that definitely, because you have to battle with pride. You
Mm-hmm.
have to battle with making a decision, the consistency, being your integrity, and that's your spiritual man.
Yeah.
You can't do it just naturally. You have to engage your spiritual man and make a decision.
Yeah.
Like, and it's makes me think of the story of Naaman. He's like, he wanted to be cured from what his leprosy, and he found a place, like I found this program, but he had to decide, I had to decide, am I going to do the program? It's simple. He had to dip 7 times.
Mm.
Simple, but he got mad. He was filled with pride. It's like, no, I'm not doing that. I'm this, I'm that, I'm dealing with this, I want that. We deal with what we think we want to do,
Mm-hmm.
how we want to approach. And so we got to get rid of the pride and do the simple thing of what you say. It's like food, God's food, water, and move our body.
Yeah.
Stick
It
with
really is
it. And
just that simple.
yes, yes.
It really is. So I
And we
want
have to talk.
go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Say that again.
We have to talk to ourselves, just like the servant talked to Naaman and said, if it was complicated, you'll be trying to do it. We do fads, we do this, we want to take that pill, we want this, but we don't want to do the simple thing, which is God's food, drink water, and move our body. Get
Say
off the
it again.
fad.
Yes,
Off
Amy. Yes. I love
don't
that.
make it. Yes. Those magic tricks, it is not magic. We want magic because we don't want to look at ourselves.
Mm. Mm-hmm.
Because looking at ourselves is a tough thing to do. So get rid of the pride, decide. I had to get rid of the pride and decide, am I going to stick with it? And on that journey, there was different layers of, okay, you girl, you got to look at this. You got to look at yourself. Are you walking in integrity right now?
Mm.
Are you doing the full, are you doing what the program is asking you to do? And I had to readjust. So
Yeah.
yeah, there was adjustments going on, but it was adjustments back to the program. I
Yeah.
had to adjust. The program stayed the same.
Yeah. That's so powerful, Amy, because that's the part people don't want to. We're so focused on pointing outward. You see, when you
Mhm.
really when you get it, when you really get it, it's because you have to take an introspective look. You have to look at self.
Yeah.
That's when I know
Mhm.
that's when I know the person has arrived. But when they realize, no, it's me. Like it's me.
Yeah.
It's not anybody else. It's me. It's not my circumstances. It's not my environment. It's not my spouse. It's not my kids. It's not my job. It's not my business. It's me.
Right. 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 And to that, it's like salvation. The law, which I would say is pops, who shows you yourself, and then you got to follow it. The law shows you yourself, and
Yeah.
then grace, which I would say allows you to deal with yourself. When you see
Mm,
yourself, you have to also be able to have the grace, someone that's gracious to allow you to deal with yourself. So yeah, that combination is has been awesome.
that's good. That's really good. That's really good. So other results. I said, what results have you got in the program? So this is amazing. So these are results that people don't even consider. You said dedicated prayer time. Okay,
Yes,
that's
yes,
a result from the dedicated prayer time. Can you speak to that?
yes, ma'am. When you will mention, first things first, and meaning you will go to your word. You will go before God before you do your workout. And so that putting that right there in that order every day. I have a prayer journal, a word journal, and every day I've been getting in the word. I've been praying to God. It's like you can have your faith and you can have your relationship with God, but it's that every day allowing you to look at yourself, allowing you to get closer to God, that strengthens you for the task. So
That
you need that. Since it's an inside out deal, you need that to
yeah.
strengthen you for the task.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, that's
So
something people not
definitely.
they're not banking on that. They're not thinking. I tell everybody when you come to this program, like if you're not looking to, I'll just say if you're opposed to strengthening your relationship with your heavenly Father, like this may not be the program for you, right? If you're running from God, this like you can't run from Him
Mhm.
because we got Him. We're gonna put it right before you every single day, right? Right,
Right, right.
right before you. Because I tell everybody, he would, like I'm with him, I'm with him, he with me, we together. So
Yeah,
anything that I'm a part, anything that I have, God is in the midst of it, right?
right,
So
right.
that's I thought that was a great. That's the first thing you said when I said what results have you got in the program. One of the first things you said was dedicated prayer time. I said, come on, Jesus, come on,
Yes, yes.
that's
We
good.
just got to remember Psalms 100 says, "For it is He who has made us, and
Mm,
not we ourselves." We
that's it.
can't do this on our own. He made us. Anybody, whether you are agreeing or knowing about God, you don't run on a battery. You run by the power of God. So He needs to be acknowledged. It is He who has made us, and
It
not we ourselves.
Come on. And so this is what that reminds me of. So when I say he tells me and I tell you, here's the thing, you all. If we're sick, if we're broke, okay, I'll just give you this analogy. If you own a Toyota, okay, and whatever, like, and something is wrong with it. Now you can go to some other mechanic, but you take it back to the maker. Okay, go to the Toyota dealership, right? Go take it back. If it's something wrong with the your house, go back to the builder. Okay, like go back to the person, to the thing that made it, right? So if it's something wrong with these bodies, okay, you just said, boy, it is He who made us. Go back to the maker. Okay, God made us, okay? We were made for Him and by Him, okay? You with me, Amy? Oh, I think Amy froze on me, you all. Or am I frozen? Which one is it? Come on, Jesus, bring it back. Isn't that somehow you start talking about the maker, boy, and the internet went act up. Come on, Holy Spirit, bring this internet back. Don't let it do it. Don't let it do it. Come on, y'all. Come on, Jesus, bring her back. Bring Amy back. Y'all, we have to go back to the maker, okay? Go back to who made us. That's why I say he tells me, I tell you, right? We go back to God's food. God's food is what heals the body. And so, and look at that. Amy popped out, but she's going to come back, okay? She's going to come back, y'all. Y'all still with me? Is everybody still with me? Oh my goodness. Come on, Amy. Man. Prayerfully, Amy will come back, and I'll pop her back in here, you all. Let me see. Man. This isn't that something? That in there we started. Amy was dropping fire. Okay, was Amy dropping fire or what? And then it kicked her out. Okay, so y'all, we have to go back to the maker. So prayerfully, Amy will be able to come back. We'll bring her back in because she had so many things to add to that. Bring Amy back. Yeah. Okay. Come on, Amy. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Okay, Amy.
I'm sorry.
It
I was outside and my phone got hot and cut off on me. All
that's
right, I'm in the
okay.
shade now.
Okay, very good, very good. I knew you would come back. I knew you would come back. So what I was saying was, when something's wrong with these bodies, we go back to the maker, right? And it's God who made us, right? So that's why I go
Yeah.
back to God's food, right? God's food will heal this body, right? So I don't look to all these other things. I don't look to, like, there are other things that could like supplements. I tell people all the time, supplements they make up for, they supplement, they don't replace. Supplements don't replace God's food. You know, all these,
Right.
any type of herb, spice, like whatever. Food is the foundation. Y'all put that in the chat. Food is
Yeah.
the foundation. Okay. So we are back. So okay, Amy, you said dedicated prayer time. You said, here's some other things you said. Consistency. You said hope. Can you speak to hope? This program gave you
Yes.
hope. Can you speak to that?
Yes. Hope. I mean, when you have hope, in the word it talked about hope does not disappoint.
Mm,
This program has not disappointed me. Is hope because I'm seeing results. I can expect more results, and because it's based on like a natural function of the body and how God made us, that foundation by itself gives us expectancy. So when you have an expectancy of something, you have hope, you can
mm-hmm.
see those results, and then that's it.
That's it. That's it. You said, what other results? You lost the weight. You said you went beyond your hopeful goal. You were willing to settle to get the 160. Your dream goal was 150, and
Right.
you done went beyond that.
Yes. And it's so funny. I was talking to my husband. We were just talking. I said, "Babe, I want to lose some weight," and he said, "Babe, you know, don't expect to get like where you was when you were younger or whatever." It's like, oh, okay, yeah, well, 160 sounds good. And then to go 150 and below, I was like, what? I mean, my husband is like, ooh, girl, he compliments and he said, you doing this thing
Yeah, I love
all
it.
the time,
I
all
love
the
it. I
time.
love it. I love it. Confidence, friendships, community. These are things that you have gained as being a part of this program. Speak
Yes.
to your confidence.
Yes, because you're accomplishing something, you see results. Because I see results, I'm like, okay, I can face this next challenge too. So that gives you confidence to step to the next challenge
Yeah,
that you want to face
yeah,
because you see that, okay, I've made it this step, I took this step and, accomplished this thing. And so you get confident. You like, okay, I'm doing this thing.
yeah.
I even look now at myself, or I'll put on some clothes. I'm cleaning out my closet right now, but I'll put on some clothes, and I cannot believe that something that I put on that was fitting. I'm like, I have to put on a belt or or something just to make it stay up on me. My husband said, "Buy some new clothes." It's like, yeah, I will, but I'm frugal too. So I was like, I can sew, I can
Wow.
take it up. But
Wow.
anyway, I can't believe it. Things that were like couldn't get up over my hips. is now on easy and dropping down and
Mm,
moving around. It's like,
mm.
what? I can't believe it. Even
When,
myself, and I'm
when
the
was the
person.
last time you were this size, Amy?
Ooh, probably. Okay, so I got married in '87 when I was first married. When I was first married, and after they start gaining up. When you get old, you get grown and on your own and out the house. You think you can go buy this. We didn't have a lot of money growing up, so mom cooked. And
Mm,
that was garden food, and I stayed slim, God's food.
yeah,
But then when you leave the house, you're like, ooh, I'm gonna go to take out this. I'm gonna go to this fast food that. You start
yeah.
eating differently because you thought that's what you wanted. But no, that just didn't take
So,
me where I needed to be.
so you telling me almost 40 years ago?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Did your wildest dreams? Did you ever think you would be 150 again?
No, I mean, no. I mean, it's like I'm still amazed. I'm amazed. I look at myself and say, "Wow." I mean, my daughter looks at me. She's 23, and she said, "Mom, I can pick you up." Mom, you're so slim. It's just they look at me and say, "Wow, I've never seen you this size."
Yeah,
She
that
never seen me this size. My son
wow.
or my daughter's never seen me this size.
You know what? And see, we don't even think about that. So I remember when my husband, when he had this episode in April of 2020, and then he started losing all that weight, and then so my kids, they would just look at him and start laughing, and we were like,
Yeah,
"What's so funny?" Because we didn't realize they never saw him that small before. You see, so
yeah,
same thing, and so I've been knowing him, for we've been together since '91, so he was small, when I met him, and so I knew what
yeah,
he used to look like. And so I, started away, but I didn't realize that my kids have never seen him. We didn't realize that they'd never seen their father that small. So they would literally look at him and just be snickering. And we were like, what's so
yeah.
funny? And they were like, what is this? I remember my son came to visit one time because he lives in Atlanta, and he needed some, when I went skydiving, okay, when they took me skydiving for my 51st birthday, and PJ needed some pants or some sweats or whatever he wanted to wear. And so Pops was like, "Well, I got something you can wear." So I was like, Pete, you and PJ can wear the same clothes? Like, when does that happen?" And so he did. He had on his daddy sweats when we went skydiving. And so I was like, this is
Mhm.
crazy that they were wearing
Yeah,
the same clothes, because that's
yeah,
never happened
yeah.
before. And so but then I'll tell you what, speaking from a child's point of view,
Hmm.
I can only imagine what that does to the child to see their parent thriving, you
Hmm.
know,
Yeah.
because I mean, that as a child, that's like one of your nightmares. One of your biggest fears is to lose your parents. For them
Hmm.
to get sick and to die. And so to see your parent thrive and to see them reverse the hands of time, to see them
Hmm.
reverse chronic sickness and chronic disease, to see them lose the weight, so you associate that with life. And
Yeah.
not just life, but life more abundantly, and longevity of life, and all these things. So it gives the child hope.
Yes, definitely,
You-
definitely. When they see that transformation, they're like, "Ooh, I can do this thing,"
Yeah,
or "I can face this issue." Yeah,
yeah.
definitely.
Yeah, so that's good. That's good. So any more let me see. Jacinta said, I love that he already gave us everything we need to live an abundant life. We think it's money, but it's really about total health and livelihood. Absolutely, Jacinta. Absolutely. And if you all have a question that you want to ask Amy, please put it in the chat and we'll ask that. Hey, what's going on, Lene George? Everybody's saying congratulations, Amy. Um,
Yeah, thank
Debbie is here. Kim Nicholson. Hey, Kim. Judy Campbell, Sheila Adams, Sherry Green, Jacinta, Diane Rita Burrell, Valerie Wally, Natalie Stevenson, Brianna Quinney. I'm just Benita
Yes.
Mercer, like all the Connie Appling. So a lot of folks here watching. Andrea Simmons. So we have a lot of folks.
Awesome.
If you all, yeah, if y'all have questions, type it in here. Tebby is here saying, "Say love you, Amy." Tebby's here. Uh,
Yeah, that's my girl. Gotta say that.
yeah, yeah.
Ooh, yes, yes, yes.
So, but you said a healthier
She's been a
mindset.
coach.
Go ahead. Go ahead,
Oh,
Amy.
okay. I was just mentioning Tebby. She's my coach, and she's been there in that community. My leader, community leader. So
Yeah,
yes, shout out to her,
yeah. She said very
praying
proud.
for us and everything.
Yeah, yeah. Tabby's amazing. So I
She's
just
been
want to say, you said a
yes.
healthier mindset, and you said a pleased husband. So you've already spoken to say your husband gives you lots of compliments and things like that. So that's always a good thing.
Yes, 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 definitely.
So see you freezing on my. I can hear you, but you're frozen on my end. Can you hear me, Amy?
Oh, yeah, I can hear you.
I can hear
I
you,
can
but
hear you. I didn't know. I was just standing here. Oh, you can't. I'm not moving. You don't
no,
see me shaking my head.
hear you, but you're frozen. I can hear you though, but you're frozen. Like nothing is moving, but I can hear you.
Oh, okay,
Let me see. Somebody.
okay.
So
Uh, I'll move around.
Janine Bailey says, Amy, you spoke about wanting energy. How's your energy now? How's your energy now, Janine? I mean, Amy, how's your energy now?
Uh, Great energy because I sleep so well. I'm getting up like 5 o'clock because I want to do some things, before my day starts, get that workout in, get that devotion time in.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, I got to get up at 5 to get that. I want to give it, I'm wanting to give it more time,
Hmm.
so yeah. So I get up and I go about my day. I'm not taking a nap. So energy is great.
Awesome. Awesome. All right. The enemy trying to stop us, y'all, but you think they
Yeah.
froze her face, but we still hear her voice. Come on through,
Okay.
Jesus. So we're good. We're good. So listen, I'm gonna post
Okay.
this right here, y'all. I got the Optimal Health Mastery class. Listen, Sunday, March 3rd, okay, at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Y'all see that link I just posted there, Optimal Health Mastery Class. If it's anybody anybody right now in this on this live, or anybody that sees this on replay, you said, I need this type of help. I want to learn more about what Amy is doing. I want my energy back. I want to lose weight. I want to reverse my pre-diabetic condition, my diabetic condition. I want to, get off this blood pressure medication, this cholesterol medication. I want to get rid of these hot flashes. I want to, get my, be able to sleep through the night. I want to be a new wife to my husband, or a new husband to my wife. If you want any of those things, like register for this
Yes,
Optimal Health
yes, yes,
Mastery class. Okay, it's
yes.
free. It's free, you all. Register for this class. It's Sunday, March 3rd. So it's next Sunday, this coming Sunday, March 3rd at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So take a screenshot of that, boom, and go register. So, because this is what we'll be talking about, right? And so I'm excited for you, Amy. I'm excited for you, your family, your husband, your daughter, like everybody that's in your sphere, right? Everybody that's
Yes,
in your family, in your
yes.
friend sector,
Amen.
like everybody, because this is what I know to be true. When you
Hmm.
change, the people around you change.
Yes, definitely have those from church and friends who say, "Wow." Many have said, "What you doing?" And I direct them to you. And some have said, "You have encouraged me. You have inspired me."
Praise
And
God.
there's like, I'm gonna give attention to my body.
Yes.
And so yes, I direct them to you, and they are like, I guess they see it and they watch you for a while. It's like, okay, this thing is holding on. So it's like, okay, I need that. I need that.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah. Praise God, praise God. So I'm gonna ask you just one last question. I'm gonna get out of your hair, right? So
Mhm.
that's right. Janine says, breaking the curse of sickness in your family. Amen, amen. Shout out to Sheila Adams. She says she already registered for the VIP. Right, I got you. So good for
Yay.
you, Sheila.
Good
Valerie
job.
says, congratulations. I'm so proud of you. Laverne says, great interview. This is the question I have for you, Amy. So if somebody's on
Yes.
here, and even though they've heard your wonderful testimony, and people that follow me on Instagram or Facebook or YouTube, TikTok, they see these testimonies, but
Mm-hmm.
somehow, some way, they're still not convinced that this would
Mm-hmm.
work for them, right?
Mm-hmm.
Somehow, they're not fully persuaded that this would
Yes.
work for them. What would you say to encourage them if they're on the fence, if they like, I'm not sure, will God do this for me too? How can you
Yes.
encourage them?
I would encourage you to make that decision. To make the decision because you're making a decision for something that's true. You're making a decision for something that's real. You're making a decision for something that's going to be consistent, and you're making a decision toward a group, a program that's looking out for your good. They're not for themselves trying to get whatever. This is a group for the people, and you are included in that for the people. So be make the decision. We can try everything else. Try this, and you will see you will get results faster than you believe possible. So come in with faith and make a decision. You can do this thing with you because you have community, you have truth, and you have just something that's working. That'll work.
I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Look at that. I just made a little switch to the link, you all. Okay, my IT guy said no. Change it like this, Coach Rose. So my IT guy, being my husband, said take off that www and put HTTP. So if you all see this, make the switch. I changed it. I took off the www and put the HTTP for the Optimal Health Mastery Class.com. And so, but that's it. That is it. The folks are talking. Somebody say, does this program help with type 2 diabetes? Absolutely. All
Hmm.
day, every day, people getting off metformin and glipizide,
Yes.
and you know what I'm saying? Like getting off insulin like all day, every day. Okay, that was the thing that happened with my husband. Okay,
Right.
he was in diabetic ketoacidosis, right? I mean, his organs were shutting down, right? And when he came home on April 9th of 2020, he was on insulin. He was sticking himself with insulin 4 times a day and then taking metformin once a day. They said you will be on medication
Hmm.
for the rest of your life. This was April 9th
Hmm.
of 2020. April
Wow.
17th was his last day taking medication. So we got him off medication in 8 days, okay? So I just want you to know. So if you're dealing with type 2 diabetes, got it. Okay, we got it. You understand? If you're dealing with high blood pressure, got it. High cholesterol, got
Hmm.
it. Okay? Pre-diabetic, got it. Okay? See, Sheila Adams said I was type 2. You see? So don't listen, you all, food is the foundation. And I know this is
Yeah.
foreign to most people because most people think I've been doing that, and I'm here to tell you, no, you're not. You think you're doing it, and you're not, right? And so jump in this thing, optimalhealthmasteryclass.com. It's a free class. Jump in there so you can hear more, learn more, so that
Hmm.
you can be the hope, right, to change the general
Yes.
health in your family, right? So I
Definitely.
encourage you to do that. So Amy, thank you so much. Thank you for your time.
You're
Uh,
welcome.
Someone
Am I
said,
still frozen?
no, you're not frozen.
Oh, okay.
They said they don't see the link. Y'all don't see. Do y'all see this link here? Let me see. Hold on. They said they don't see this link. Hold on. Do you all see the link that I have there? OptimalHealthMastery.com. They're saying they don't see the link. I'm going to type it here. Hold on. Can somebody type this link in the chat? I'm going to type it in the chat, you all. Hold on 1 second. Hold on, Amy. Because I want to make sure they
Yes.
have this link. Hold on. I'm going to type it. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, y'all. I just typed it. That is the link. I just put it in the chat for the people. So prayerfully, because they said Okay. Yeah. They have it now. So it's there.
Okay.
Okay. They say they see it. They see it. They see it. So that's all I
And
have, Amy. I want to thank you for getting off work early to bless the people. Just making
yeah,
yourself available to share your testimony, being transparent. Because
yes,
it's helping people, right? It's helping people. I'm just one person. Okay. So I depend on you all to share and be open and let people know.
yeah,
Like, let people know that God is no respecter. Like, if He did it for you, He can do it for them.
yes, for
You see?
sure, for sure.
You know,
Definitely, definitely.
so
Don't
that's
be
what it is.
afraid, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Praise
it
God.
works.
It works. It works. It works. So that's it, you all. Thank you all. That is it, you all. This is another great episode of Hope Talk. We bringing it to you. Try to bring it to you at least every other week with a new testimony. Because it reaches the hearts of the people, right?
Hmm.
Everybody can resonate with wanting to lose weight or wanting to reverse their conditions, wanting more energy, like this, just everyday people. Because what I
Yes,
know is that God, disease doesn't discriminate. You see, disease doesn't care how much money you have in the bank. It doesn't care your social status. It doesn't care where you live. It doesn't care where you work, what car you drive. It doesn't care. Disease does not discriminate. And when people want help, they reach out. They reach out to Coach Rowe. Okay, when the
yes,
people pray to God and say, God, I'm looking for somebody that's true.
that's
I'm looking for
right,
somebody
that's
that's
right.
real. I'm looking for somebody. I'm
Answer.
looking for one of your people. Okay, Coach Rowe pops up, and I'm glad to
Yeah,
do it. I'm humbled by it. I'm blessed by it. So thank you, Amy. Thank you for blessing us
you're
with
welcome.
your testimony, with your presence. Um, and we love you. All
Thank
right.
you. I love you back.
Yes. That's it, you all. This is another episode of Hope Talks. Listen, I'm Rochelle T. Parks. I am your health motivator. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, okay, to the YouTube. OptimalHealthMasteryClass.com. Screenshot that, share it, send it to everybody you know. Okay, you got the information. Now it's up to you to share it because you know
yes,
people who need this. Okay, you know people in
yes,
your family.
yes, yes.
You got business partners. You got coworkers. You got aunts, uncles, cousins, friends, neighbors. Share that link, OptimalHealthMasteryClass.com, guys. That's all we have. We love you
Amen.
all, and we'll see you
Amen.
next time. See you, Amy. Bye. Love you all.